author of his latest book, To the Ramparts, How Bush and Obama Paved the Way for the Trump Presidency and Why It's Not Too Late to Reverse Course. Ralph Nader, good morning.
Good morning.
What was the intent of the book?
Is to show that we're not doing our homework as citizens, and we allow a lot of things that we think Trump started to have occurred, starting with Reagan. And just very briefly, Reagan, again and again, falsified government statistics. He created total fantasies. He made fun of homelessness, saying a lot of people like to sleep out, or hunger, a lot of people are on a diet. And he was so charming, he got away with it. And Donald Trump was watching this on TV. And then along came Bill Clinton, and he broke the mores and the standards on the treatment of women and his infidelities, etc., and was prosecuted for perjury. And he was reelected, and Donald Trump's watching the TV. And then along comes George Bush, and he blows apart international law, cuts taxes for the wealthy, destroys law and order for consumer, environmental health and safety, and he gets away with it and gets reelected. And Donald Trump is watching this on TV. And then comes Obama. Obama didn't prosecute the Wall Street crooks. Obama actually prosecuted journalists under the Espionage Act. And he doubled down on drones and other violations and armed force violations of international law and the Constitution, and ruled a lot by executive order. And Donald Trump is watching this, and he sees Obama getting away with it and getting reelected. And you wonder why? Trump's 40-year desire to become president saw all this massaging his ambitions and rewarding him for getting away with it as president, and doubling down on fake news and abusing the standards of decorum and civility, and spending day after day. He's up to 18 fabrications and misstatements a day now. So this book is basically addressed to we, the people. Are we doing our job as citizens under the Constitution? Are we getting our children to learn civics, learn civic skills and civic experience with adult supervision in their own communities? No. Are we fighting voter suppression after the Civil Rights Act? There are all kinds of ways now to obstruct people from voting. There's no Western country in the world that obstructs voters and third-party candidates the way our state laws, not all of them, but a good many of them.
You had said about good ideas that the current president is currently reneging on. What are some of those ideas?
Oh, you name it. He said he was going to build infrastructure. He hasn't done anything to rebuild America, the schools, the public transit, drinking, sewage water systems, public buildings, you name it, bridges, highways, zero. He said he was going to make the air so pure and the water so clean that you'll be dazzled. He's allowed all these coal companies and mining companies to dump the debris and poison the waters in places like West Virginia and poison the air, creating more cancer, more respiratory diseases. He said he was going to hold Wall Street more accountable. Are you kidding? He reduced the regulation of Wall Street. He said he was going to have a fair tax system. And he had a tax system where the great benefits went to the top 1% and the global corporations and all their tax havens.